Chapter 1: The Crime of the Century. I keep peeling back layers, and the phrase, the crime of the century, isn't hype. O'Neill is showing how that label itself protected the story from scrutiny. I have found more revelations from Chapter 1, going a level deeper, especially around why this case became untouchable. Hello, I'm Kitty, and welcome to the channel. Today we're diving into the fascinating book Chaos: The Truth Behind the Manson Murders. It's a book that raises some surprising questions about one of the most infamous stories in modern history. Let's explore together. The crime of the century froze the narrative. By branding the murders as the defining crime of the era, the case became symbolic, not just criminal. O'Neill points out that once something is crowned historic, questioning it feels almost immoral. Revisiting facts looks like sympathy for evil. Journalists stopped investigating and start repeating. The case wasn't just solved, it was mythologized, and myths don't like footnotes. Bugliosi as storyteller, not just prosecutor. Chapter 1 quietly reframes Bugliosi's role. Not merely a lawyer, but a narrative architect. O'Neill highlights how Bugliosi shaped testimony through aggressive prep. He selected facts that supported helter-skelter and sidelined the rest. His book became more influential than the trial transcript itself. The revelation here is subtle but damning. Public memory of the case is based more on a best-selling book than on legal evidence. Contradictions were known and ignored. This part is chilling. O'Neill reveals that inconsistencies in the helter-skelter motive were noticed early, even by people close to the case. Yet, they weren't explored. They weren't corrected. They were framed as irrelevant. Why? Because the story already worked. It delivered a clear villain, a clear motive, a clear moral lesson about the dangers of the 1960s. Messy truth would have ruined that. The case served a cultural purpose. Chapter 1 suggests something bigger than incompetence. The Manson murders became proof that the counterculture had gone too far. Drugs led to madness. Freedom led to chaos. O'Neill hints that the case functioned as a cautionary tale. One America needed as the 1960s collapsed into fear. That doesn't mean the murders weren't real or horrific. It means the meaning of them was curated. Early signs of institutional self-protection. Even before MKUltra is named, O'Neill shows a pattern. Authorities closed ranks. Journalists were discouraged from digging. Errors were treated as attacks, not corrections. This isn't framed as a grand conspiracy, more like systems protecting themselves from embarrassment, liability, or worse. The implication: sometimes the truth isn't buried because it's shocking. It's because it's inconvenient. Why this chapter is so dangerous. By the end of chapter 1, O'Neill hasn't accused anyone of orchestrating the murders. What he's done is worse for institutions. He's shown how truth can be shaped without lying, how repetition becomes reality, how the desire for meaning can override evidence. It's less what really happened and more how easily are we persuaded to stop asking. Thank you for spending some time with me today. I hope you enjoyed exploring this book with me. If you did, please give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who loves uncovering the deeper stories behind books. I'd also love to hear your thoughts, so feel free to leave a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.